But Kenneth gave us false information too, because there was nowhere in here that said he had upper respiratory infection.
That's why when I started flipping the pages, I was looking for it. Like, if he would have been like, okay, here's the proof that he had an upper respiratory infection, then we could have went with that. But I don't have no proof of that. For all we know is he could have made that up. So that's.
So it's really valid information.
So then we go back to the point of why didn't he want to have? If he had an upper respiratory infection, if he didn't have one, because we have no proof, so then why didn't he want to
And he didn't say anything about it to the office. He just created conflict instead of agreeing with him and just walking away. Like, all friends went in the party because they took the breathalyzer test that was at the same party.
And like another point that y'all said, remember, it was other people had went to the party still while all of a sudden he was the only one that had the issue. He wasn't the only one drinking.
He could have been drinking that in his car for
right.
Yeah, like they could have just partied without drinking. You said that there was alcohol at the party.
Who has a party before prom anyway?
Was it before prom?
On the party bus.
I mean, you can have one. You can have one after prom, or
Well,
Hey, you ready to vote?
What's that?
Are you ready to take a vote?
So, I think that
What was the person charged with? Like, what was?
Oh.
he was in charge of it.
he was
He
in
wasn't
charge.
charged with
The
it.
question was the school. Yeah. So I think that it should be. So the question is: do mandatory breathalyzer tests for students attending prom violate the Fourth Amendment protection against unreasonable search and seizure? So our answer would be yes, right? Well, that's what we put on what you vote on.
That's what you want to vote on now. In other words, how many of you vote in favor of the appellant, Jack, meaning you would be reversing the lower court's ruling?
So lower
I vote
court
in
said
favor of
that
the
he,
school.
Wait,
that
so
it did.
Lower court said that the
so,
school
like
didn't do
in
anything
favor of
wrong.
the school, like they did, it was their like a good choice, like they have the
That's
right
what
to do
Brent
it.
said,
Yeah,
yeah.
that they can already
Yeah,
research.
I vote in favor of the school.
So do
I do as well because the appellant didn't give enough valid information upon the respiratory.
Okay, so raise your hands if you vote for Jack, the appellant. Are you voting in favor of him? The arguments presented by his lawyer.
Like saying that the school is wrong.
Correct. That his constitutional rights were violated by requiring him to take a
Can
breath.
I ask one more question? Where does it say that they were given the prom ticket the night of?
That's it doesn't say.
It doesn't say that either. I don't think.
For this year's
Because I
prom, two
never-
officers stood at the entrance of the prom after giving their tickets to the school staff. Students followed officers' directions to breathalyzer. So if you read that sentence, it kind of sounds like they were given to them as they entered the door, but it doesn't.
But it also said
specify.
also on the ticket. It said that means he's already entered. He's already bought his prom ticket. Which on the prom ticket it says you
But in
have to
order
take
to
the
get into
breathalyzer
the
test.
prom, you had to
have the ticket.
You had to have the ticket. So that's another
Okay,
good
but he
point.
bought the ticket and then you have to take the breathalyzer test after that.
So
So
on
he
the
shouldn't have bought the
ticket, it's
ticket if he
already
wasn't going to take
saying-
the breathalyzer test.
You bought
So
the
that's
ticket
another
prior
argument
to
that he
the party.
failed to
Because that,
discuss.
yeah.
So he knew before he even went to the party
That he
he was
would
gonna
have to take
the
one.
test.
If he
But
had
I'm
upper
just saying,
respiratory
but that-
infection,
okay,
he should
that's
got a
not-
doctor's note.
See, each prom ticket had a written notice that taking and passing a breathalyzer test was required to get into the prom.
Nowhere on here does it say, oh, they were given to before they entered the prom, given to like.
But even
It's
if they
not-
were given tickets before they entered the prom, they would still have to take the breathalyzer test after they got the tickets because that's what it said on the ticket.
Yeah.
So he could have read the ticket.
So he could have read it before he bought the ticket. He could have asked what was on the ticket, or he could have read it.
Okay, everybody vote. How many of you vote for Jack the appellant? In favor of him? In favor of reversing? Anybody? How many vote in favor of
They're kinda
the
confused.
school, the appellate?
Like that they had the right to do it.
Correct. Oh my gosh, it's awesome, it's unanimous. You guys are the greatest. I thought from the way, this is great. Your fellow students, your classmates are pretty evenly divided in what they think you are gonna do. So I think they're gonna be surprised. So that was great,
I've been
good
in there.
job.